Welcome to my channel. Who am I and what do I do? Who is Pineal Nick? Why is that even relevant? Um, I don't position myself to be anything special. I don't put myself on any pedestal at all. Um, I'm just somebody who has had a relatively interesting life. I spent my childhood kind of playing up to a personality type that wasn't actually me. I was wearing a mask. This mask stayed with me until my late 20s, through which time I saw myself from the outside get a really successful career, but from the inside have one which was driving me into depression and sadness every single day. I'd lost my connection with my family, I'd lost my connection with my children, I'd lost my connection with my friends. I was incredibly lonely. I was devoid of any kind of real connection, not only to other people, but to myself and to the universe and to everything. Like I was just disconnected and so unhappy. And I was ashamed of this because I came from a culture where it made you less than to not figure these things out. And I wasn't figuring them out. I was failing massively. And 5 years ago, I had an awakening. I was at a business seminar run by a mentor of mine at the time, and he started talking about different aspects of quantum physics. He started going very deep into subjects which have generally been seen as esoteric, and really had a way of explaining them in such a direct and easy to understand fashion. Not only that, but he seemed to blend Eastern philosophy and Western practicality together so well that this just resonated. I shifted in that very moment. And then since then, I've been on this incredible journey where I have 180'd my life completely from being unhappy, depressed, stuck in a job I didn't love, in a home I wasn't in love with, living in an area in the UK which was covered in rain most of the time, to now where I run multiple projects, get to fly around the world doing work whenever I like. I live 950 meters up on my own farm on the side of a volcano on a tropical island. It just doesn't get better. And if I were to tell you that for the last 3 years at least, none of the great things in my life I've had to pursue or chase, they have all come to me. They've just arrived when I've needed them. If I had to tell you that, it would be the absolute truth. And I have direct examples of this, and I can share and I want to share. And the entire purpose of this channel is not to give me a pedestal to say that I'm fantastic and to build my ego. It is quite simply that if I can give some kind of inspiration, if I can give some kind of insight to somebody who is finding themselves in a similar situation to that which I found myself in, then it will be all worthwhile. Because this depressive state that I had in those younger years, this troublesome state that was making my life so dark and so depressed, I had no way out. I was going through the normal process of escapism, drug abuse, drink abuse, promiscuity, all of these things that don't serve us and ultimately lead to pain further down the line. And I managed to save myself from all of that through the help of different mentors, different guides, the right information, and that is what I want to share. So I hope you enjoy the channel. I'm always open for feedback, whether it's positive or if you're critiquing anything that I'm doing, all is welcome. And I hope you enjoy.